And before that, all the day's action in Match of the Day.
And coming up next, we do have the coverage here of the football here, as we have Man City, the home team, as they host here against Manchester United, as that game will be live here on BBC Match of the Day. Hello and welcome here for BBC Match of the Day, as I am Gary Lineker, and I am here as the presenter of Match of the Day here for this evening, as I am here alongside my fellow pundit, Alan Shearer, for the coverage here between the Manchester derby of Manchester United as they play here against Manchester City away from home for Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. It's first versus second, Alan, and do you think that Man City has got that massive advantage here at home to go top of the Premier League on goal difference above Man United by the end of this game? It's a massive game this is between Manchester United and also Manchester City. We know that Man City have got the best advantage over Man United as they're the home team, and they could end up, getting a result here against United to put them on the exact same points but a better goal difference at the top of the Premier League. If they win here over United, they could maybe top of the league on goal difference by the end of this game. But as of the matchup here for Manchester United, a little bit of a difficulty in the last couple games during the last few matches. Dropped points to West Ham at home at Old Trafford, and also lost to Aston Villa by 2-0 in that match. So in this game for Man United, there's a lot of pressure on them because City are really catching up to United in the league table. And all United have to do now is to really be consistent in this matchup and get the win here away from home. It'll be tough though, I think, for Pochettino's team because Man City have been absolutely strong at home all season, especially beating Chelsea in their last matchup from last week's game. So it's going to be a very, very tricky game, I think, for Man City not to lose this game. I think United will have a very tough game, I think. But who knows, because football is still, let's say, a funny sport in terms of who will win out of each other. But I think City, on paper, should win this game by the end of this matchup. Okay, thank you very much there, Alan. And the title race game is underway right now at the Manchester derby as Manchester City, as they here are taking on against Manchester United. And let's get to this game right now for the matchup here for this evening. The Manchester derby is here, ladies and gentlemen. Man City and Manchester United going at it, as we do have the two Titans battling each other for the Premier League title, as they're both in a very good position to go all the way and win the Premier League by the end of this campaign, as Manchester City are the home team and pretty much they've got the advantage over United as they are the home opposition. Top and second place, 3 points adrift from each other, but Man City, however, have got the best goal difference comparison to Manchester United's, as Karim Benzema scored 27 goals for Manchester City, as he is the top goal scorer in the City team, as he is here in the game to play against Manchester United. So we do have this team and this game here to be played, as the two teams shake hands before kickoff, and we'll get the game underway between these two real top sides in the Premier League so far of 2024 and 25's campaign. But as for Manchester City, they do have a very, very good team, by the way. As we all know that Man City's team we do have here will be Ederson in goal, We also have Laporte, Diaz and Walker, and Gvardiol with Rodri, Jude Bellingham and Chuese with Phil Foden, Benzema, and also Lionel Messi also in the team. But as of Manchester United, we all know that for United is a massive lineup here for them. Navas in goal, and Slur, Marquinhos, and also here with Slur, and also Rashford, Kessie, and also Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo as well in the team. And we'll see who comes up on top in this matchup here for this game here in a pouring rainy day in Manchester. And here we go, and let's get the game underway, and this is it. We are up for the fight for the first kick-off here of this Manchester derby for the second round of fixtures of the second part of this season so far. Man United won 3-2 in their last meeting way back in October. A massive victory for them at the time. And could it all happen again here for this match day for 20... Oh, there's a chance here! Oh, at the crossbar. That's a massive chance there from a shot from Bruno Fernandes to make it 1-0 to United. But massive chance, though, for them to score the first opener. But here's Karim Benzema. Great pass there now to Gvardiol. Now Gvardiol on the wing here now. Cross the ball into the box. It could be a goal, but good defending there from Manchester United to get that away. And now here's to Bruno Fernandes now. To Casemiro. Now back to Bruno Fernandes now, the ball here. Good run here now from Bruno Fernandes. Has a chance to cross the ball into the box. Oh, could have been a tackle there slightly, but Diaz there holds it tight. And now Messi. And now all the way to Luke Shaw. And now Cristiano Ronaldo. Laporte now to Jude Bellingham. Messi. Now Slur. And now all the way here now to Phil Foden. Now Benzema now on the attack here now. Has a chance to shoot. Good block. And now all the way here now to pass. To Casemiro. Garnacho. And now Marquinhos. And now Cristiano Ronaldo. And now here's Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. All the way there. Save a goal! It's been scored! And a massive goal there from Marcus Rashford. And that's a massive start there for Manchester United to put themselves in front. As what a header there from Marcus Rashford in the near post as well. By an absolute great cross there from Alejandro Garnacho. As a cross right there from Garnacho all the way to Marcus Rashford. And Manchester United are in front here, ladies and gentlemen. What a hit there in terms of the header there, I meant, sorry. What a header there from Marcus Rashford to score that goal. And City are behind now. Here's Messi. Messi now through. And now Casemiro. Now to Benzema. Chance here now for Chuese. Has a shot and he scores. And now Man City are now back level. Did not take long at all in the game to get themselves back into it. As United were leading by 1-0. And now it looks like Man City now back into it. 1-1 here in the game here. Brilliant hit. Right there from Chuese. To hit that ball right in that goalkeeper. Past the goalkeeper in the match. And now it is a goal there to make it 1-1. Lot to play for here in this game. And it is a great goal there for him in the match. Now here's to Bruno Fernandes. On the attack here now. Now here's Rashford. And now Phil Foden. Now Slur. Now here's Ronaldo. Now Garnacho. And now here's Diaz, now Chuese. Now here's to Gvardiol. You have got another, let's say, minute to go left of the game. Now it's all over. And it is full time, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Etihad Stadium here for the game. For this afternoon in a pouring rainy day in Manchester as it ends here at the first half of the Etihad Stadium as Man City won, Man United won at half time. We are back here now for the second half, and here we go in the game. And let's see if United or City get anything here in the second half for massive, crucial points here. But maybe sacrifice themselves to get themselves top by the end of this game. Who will sacrifice everything in this game to get that result, to put themselves top of the Premier League by the end of this match day? Here's now City, now Chuese in the box. Now Sle. Now Dalot. Now Casemiro. Now Kessie. And now here's now to Benzema. Now Marquinhos. Now Bruno Fernandes. Now Garnacho. Oh, what a ball there from Garnacho there. All the way. 1v1. Garnacho's through and he scores. And Manchester United are 2-1 up against their next door neighbours of Manchester City. And what a brilliant goal as Garnacho celebrates in front of the United supporters. And that's an unbelievable pass here from Bruno Fernandes to find Alejandro Garnacho there all by himself to get that ball past their Ederson. And that goal might be the goal to win Man United the Premier League at the end of the season if Man City do not get anything out of this game. And Pep Guardiola looks furious, he does. He really certainly does, because Man City have been absolutely consistent, unbeaten in the last 4, 5, 6 games, as United was slipping slightly after losing to Aston Villa and also drawing to West Ham a few weeks back. It really gave them the nerves he has gave the United, and that's why Man City are only 3 points behind from United though, but it might be 6. By the end of the game, hit the crossbar, it could have been a chance there to score, but here's Kessie. And now Fernandes now. Here's now to a chance here, back to the goalkeeper here, now to Navas. And now all the way here now to, again, to Kessie. Fernandes. And now all the way to Jude Bellingham now. Great pass there to Chuese. Good block. Now to Bruno Fernandes. And now all the way here now to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Ederson. Now Guardiola. And now all the way here now to Messi. And now Chuese again. He's pushing through. Now here's to Benzema. Oh, we could have scored. But good goalkeeping right there from Navas. And we still, let's say, got another 5 minutes left of the game to go. Man City looking for a point here, maybe. It may not be good enough here if they draw here the game this afternoon, because United will still be top of the league, though, by 3 points. But a win will be massive if City can do so. But I don't think it's the case, though, I don't think. There's only a couple minutes left of the clock to go. Now, Bellingham has a shot. And it's gone right there into that bottom corner. And that went wide, unfortunately. And now Paulinho now comes on the field. And Messi comes off. But it looks like here United might get that famous victory here away from home. And now it looks like here Casemiro comes obviously off the field. And Navas will clear the ball away. Header there now to Casemiro. Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho's through. Now here's Bruno Fernandes. Good block. And it is all over here for full time, as Manchester United have got that massive win over the line here against Manchester City here for this afternoon. A rainy, pouring day in Manchester was disappointing here for City to be the ones to lose here at home, as now Manchester United are 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League, all thanks to Alejandro Garnacho, the young 20-year-old, to get the winner in the matchup here, as it ends Manchester City 1, Manchester United 2 at full time here for this afternoon. A massive result here at the Etihad Stadium, as Manchester City 1, Manchester United 2. And a massive, massive goal from the young Alejandro Garnacho. As Alan, a massive, massive result. And what is your thoughts on the game here for them to actually get the result, especially away from home against Manchester City in this title race. A massive result it was, obviously, for Manchester United. They really delivered a massive win here away from home against City in this game. And I really thought that City were the favourites to get the result here over Manchester United, because Man United have been a little bit, let's say, a bit slippery a little bit in the last few games in the Premiership. You know, losing to Aston Villa especially 2-0. And they got a draw over West Ham United at home a few weeks back at Old Trafford. And that was a bit shaky for Man United to, drop points a few games. Lost to Villa. Man City catched up really dramatically towards United. Only 3 points behind from Man United before this game kicked off. But United to get a result here away from home is an absolute massive win for the team, for Pochettino's side, to get the result here, as they needed that result to really get a little bit of breathing space away from City in this title race. And during this part of the season now, we only at least 10 games left of the season to go, and that massive 6-point gap might be even more than that going into the next few games until the next 11 and 10 games of the season, because Man City might look themselves after this result here thinking that, I don't think we win this league title this season. I think that we might end up coming second in terms of, playing, let's say, a matchup against one of your title contenders in these sort of games before the end of the season happens. And now I think Man United have got a massive chance now to win the Premiership by the end of this season. Thank you very much there, Alan. And let's get straight now into the game highlights across the Premier League here for match day 27. It's a perfect run here from Son Heung-min, 1v1 to the goalkeeper Dean Henderson, as he puts that ball right in that bottom corner of the goal to put Spurs in the lead in the game. As a great run right there from Son, really placed that ball nicely right in that bottom corner, and now it's 1-0 to Spurs in the game. And then another goal here, but Palace got themselves back in the matchup to make it level, as a wonderful hit right there in the game from Mateta to place that ball past the keeper of Lopez, as it ends here. Spurs 1, Crystal Palace 1 at full time in the match. A bad start to the game for Brentford, as Ben Mee got red carded right there by the referee himself, as Brentford are down to 10 men. And then Chelsea giving away themselves a foul in the box, as Enzo Fernandez right there taken out one of the Brentford players, and he got sent off also to make it 10-10 on the playing field in this West London derby. And then Chelsea got the first goal in the matchup before half-time, as Ruben Loftus-Cheek put that ball right past the goalkeeper in the top corner to put Chelsea 1 goal in front in the matchup. And what a brilliant hit right there in the bottom corner. And now Chelsea have scored in the game to make it 1-0. And then Brentford got themselves a goal back just in the 90th minute of the game by a goal for Jensen to put Brentford level, and got a point over Chelsea, as it ends Brentford 1, Chelsea 1 at full time. An unbelievable goal right here for Rangers in the matchup, as Danilo scored right in that top corner past Mourier, as Rangers got themselves in front here over Leeds United at Ibrox. And then Leeds United got themselves a goal back in the matchup here, as Stinciera head that ball right into the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the match, as an unbelievable cross right in the top corner from a header there from Stinciera, as Samba could not save that, as Leeds United are level here over Rangers. And then Glasgow Rangers got that winning goal at the end of the matchup here to get themselves 3 points over Leeds United, as Rangers have got a massive chance to put themselves a lot of pressure on the teams above them like Wolves and Sheffield United after that goal right there, as Rangers won another game here in the Premier League, as they are really battling for survival now, as Rangers 2, Leeds 1. And a perfect goal right here for West Ham United in the game, as what a hit there from Harry Maguire to score in the right place at the right time as centre-back, getting himself a goal in the matchup. Very unlikely for Maguire to come out and really push forward and 1v1 there to Jordan Pickford to slot that ball into that bottom corner to put the Hammers in front. And then a goal here for Everton to make it 1-1 in the second half, as Richarlison right there scored a real amazing goal. As Goal On Technology said, the ball did bounce over the line, as Everton are now level in the game here at Goodison Park in the match. And then West Ham United got themselves a goal here to make it 2-1, as Kudus right there puts that ball right in that bottom corner in the game, as the Ghanaian right there was absolutely fantastic to skill through past a couple of the players there to finish that ball in that bottom corner to make it 2-1 in the matchup. And then West Ham United got themselves another goal in the game, as Chiril Bowen right here really ran through 1v1 to the goalkeeper as he tapped that ball over the line here, as it ends the game here. Everton 1, West Ham United 3 at full time at Goodison Park. And a great start here for the team who are in the relegation zone, Wolverhampton Wanderers, as a massive goal right there for Adama Traore, who had a shot saved right there for the keeper Nick Pope. And then Adama Traore got that last touch at the end to put that ball over the line and score past Pope to make it 1-0. And then Newcastle United got themselves a goal here to make it 1-1 in the match, as Callum Wilson hits that ball right in that top corner, as now Newcastle are now one apiece here in the game. And then another goal scored in the matchup here for Newcastle itself to make it 2-1 in the game. A great run here from Miguel Almiron right there to score another goal to make it 2-1 in the match, as a massive counter-attack here from the Paraguayan to put Newcastle in front in the match. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers got themselves a goal back to make it 2-2 in the game, as an unbelievable goal right there from Wolves, as right there scored by Totti, who struck that ball right past Nick Pope, as Totti Gomez makes it 2-2 and his first goal of the season for Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League. And then in the last minute in the game, Wolverhampton Wanderers got that last minute winner, as Tuna right there got that sweaty pass into the back of the net to put Wolves in front and win them the game, as it ends in Newcastle United 2, Wolves 3 at full time in the match. And an unbelievable great start here for Brighton in the matchup to get themselves in the lead, as Dominic Solanke puts Brighton in front, as a corner was very short and passed very short there into the feet of Dominic Solanke, and he strikes it right there past Angus Gunn to make it 1-0 to the Seagulls in the game. And then Norwich City got themselves a goal back in the matchup to make it 1-1, as a real massive counter-attack here in the game for Josh Sargent to score against the goalkeeper Angus Gunn to make it 1-1 in the match. As a real, they say, pass right there all the way to Josh Sargent, placed that ball in that bottom corner, as now it's 1-1 in the game. And then a great goal, perfect strike here for Danny Welbeck, the substitute, to get himself that last minute winner and last minute goal at the end, as Norwich were hoping for a draw in the matchup at Carrow Road, but it ended here as a 2-1 victory for Brighton in the match, all thanks to Danny Welbeck to score in the 90th minute of the game. A perfect start here for Aston Villa in the game as Ollie Watkins 1v1 lobbed the keeper of Joe Hart to score the first goal to make it 1-0 in the game, as Celtic here are 1 goal in front in the matchup so far. And then another goal was scored in the game here to make it 2-0 as Diaby right there puts that ball right in that top corner to make it 2-0 in the game. And there's an unbelievable strike right there for him, for Diaby, as the Villains are now 2 goals in front in the match. And then another goal was scored in the game here for Wolverhampton. And then Celtic got themselves back in the game as a great strike there from Miede to put that ball right in that top corner, as now Celtic are 1 goal back in the game here at Celtic Park Stadium. And then Aston Villa got back in the game as unbelievable right here, counter press here from Aston Villa, as a great strike right there from Diaby to strike that ball right in that bottom corner in the game, as Villa are 3-1 up to the good. And what an unbelievable hit right there from Moussa Diaby, as it is now 3-1 in the matchup here for Villa. And then another goal scored in the game here, but it was in the second half for Aston Villa, as Ollie Watkins 1v1 as he beats right there the goalkeeper there to make it 4-1 in the game. As an unbelievable here tapped right there to Ollie Watkins to hit that ball into the top corner in the matchup here. And as an unbelievable strike there from Ollie Watkins, as it's now 4-1. And that's an unbelievable good chance here for Villa to get themselves a 5th goal in the matchup. There's an unbelievable cross right there, all the way there to Ollie Watkins to head that ball into the back of the net. As a goal right there for Villa there to make it 5 in the match. And what a brilliant header right there from Ollie Watkins to do so in the game here at Celtic Park. And then it all came down to a goal here in the matchup for Celtic, as a great hit right there from Miede to strike that ball right in that bottom corner, as it ends Celtic 2, Aston Villa 5 at full time in the match. And a great ultra attacking here from Arsenal in the matchup, as Jorginho, great pass there to Jesus, really cut through right here, 1v1 to the goalkeeper of Foderingham, as he puts that ball right in that bottom corner, as now Arsenal are 1-0 up to the good here at Bramall Lane. And Arsenal got themselves given away a silly goal in the matchup here for Sheffield United to get themselves a little bit of a chance here to may get something over Arsenal in the game, as a great run right here from Cameron Archer to make it 1-1 in the match. And then Arsenal got themselves a nice counter-attack here, 1v1 to the goalkeeper as he hits it right in that bottom corner there to make it 2-1. As a great goal to put Arsenal back in front just before half-time, as he hits it right in that top corner, as Foderingham right there could not save that one, as it's now 2-1 in the game. As now Arsenal got themselves a 3rd goal in the matchup to make it 3-1, as Jesus again, another goal, a hat-trick in the game, was absolutely brilliant in the match, as unfortunately there Sheffield United could not get anything near Jesus, as it's now 3-1 to Arsenal in the matchup so far. And then Arsenal got themselves another goal given here to make it 4. A nice little cut through play, 1v1 there to Foderingham, as he placed that ball right in that bottom corner. And another goal there scored here for the Gunners in the matchup. Arsenal are 4-1 up to the good here at Bramall Lane here this afternoon. And then another goal was scored in the matchup here to make it 5-1 in the match. Great ultra-attacking play here from Gabriel Martinelli to put that ball right in that top corner. And that's an unbelievable strike right there from Gabriel Martinelli, as is now the game here to make it 5-1 to the Arsenal. And Arsenal been absolutely really tearing Sheffield United defence apart. And that last goal in the matchup here to make it 6. As a great hit right there from Jorginho to win Arsenal the game at Bramall Lane, as Sheffield United got battered at home by 6-1 at full time, as it ends Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 6. And a great goal here for Liverpool within the first 12 minutes in the game. As Darwin Núñez right there tapped that ball right in that bottom corner. As Kasper Schmeichel right there could not get anywhere near the goalkeeper. As a real bottom corner shot right there from Darwin Núñez makes it 1-0 to the good here in the game. And then, however, Leicester City got themselves a free kick here as Kieran Dewsbury-Hall had a chance to shoot, and then it went back there to Leicester again as James Maddison scored there to make it 2-2 in the game. Unbelievable goal, and that's a real beautiful finish right there from James Maddison, as it's now 2-2 in the game here at the King Power Stadium. And then another goal scored in the game here for Liverpool, as looks like here that's a chance here for Rafael Leao to put Liverpool 2-1 up here to the good here. Real unbelievable strike here in the matchup, real ultra attacking play, as is now 2-1 to Liverpool in the match. And then Liverpool got themselves a goal here to make it here 3-2 as Rafinha striked that ball past there to Kasper Schmeichel, and Liverpool are now back in front in the game again in this match. And what a hit there from the Brazilian winger to make it 3-2 to the Liverpool. So Liverpool are 3-2 up, but unfortunately Leicester City got themselves back into 3-3 in the match as a great cross right here from Harvey Barnes, and then a perfect strike right there from Kieran Dewsbury-Hall to put that ball right past the goalkeeper of Alisson to make it 3-3 in the game. And what a hit right there for the captain, 3-3 in the matchup so far. And then Liverpool got themselves a goal here to make it 4-3 as Darwin Núñez right there, great pass there into the box here, tapped it in right there from Ryan Gravenberger to score the fourth goal in the match. As it ends here, Leicester City 3, Liverpool 4 at full time in the matchup here for this afternoon. The official results here on BBC Match of the Day for the Premier League for match day 27. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 2, Tottenham 1, Palace 1, Brentford 1, Chelsea 1, Rangers 2, Leeds 1, Everton 1, West Ham 3, Newcastle 2, Wolves 3, Norwich 1, Brighton 2, Celtic 2, Aston Villa 5, and Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 6, and also Leicester City 3, Liverpool 4. The official league table of the Premier League shows that Man United are 6 points clear from Manchester City at the top of the Premier League, while Everton are currently third on the exact same points as Liverpool, but the best goal difference out of 10 out of the goal swing between those two sides, while Aston Villa are up to 5th place in the Premier League, while Arsenal are 6th, 7th is Spurs, and 8th is Chelsea, 9th is Newcastle, and 10th is Brighton. And that will mean also in the bottom half of the table, West Ham United 11th, 12th is Palace, 13th is Brentford, 14th is Leicester, 15th is Leeds, 16th is Sheffield United, and 17th is Wolves, while we have Rangers, Celtic and Norwich in the bottom 3 of the Premier League. The official games of Super Sunday will be taking place as Everton will face Manchester United, while Liverpool will face Manchester City, as those games will be live on Super Sunday for next week on Sky Sports. And that's all we have time for here right now on BBC Match of the Day here for the show. A massive victory for Manchester United, a great winner goal by Alexandro Garnacho, who got the victory for Man United to be 6 points clear from Man City at the top of the Premier League. And that's a massive, massive result for United. And I think now it's time for United to win the Premier League title at the end of the season. But that's all we have time for here, exclusively here on Match of the Day. From myself here today, Gary Lineker, and also Alan Shearer, my fellow pundit. Have a very good evening, and there's only one Alejandro Garnacho. Good night, everyone.